All right, so it is Christmas morning, and what we have to do is we have to hurry up and put together this three-wheel electric scooter before the kids wake up. Now, the very first thing we have to do is we have to charge it, so let's do that now. It actually takes up to 10 hours to do the initial charge, so if we're a little bit late, it is what it is. Let's do that first. So we're going to take this part here, we're going to plug this together. Again, let's do this first, and then what we're going to do is it clearly labeled charging port. I'm going to plug this up, put it to the side, and let's work on the axle. Alright, so essentially what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be breaking down the axle. This is the axle, wheel and axle, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking it down so we can put it on here, the actual scooter. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our 10 millimeter here and taking this off. Now let me let you know, it already comes fairly loose, but we're just going to be disassembling that here. And as you can see, it has these lock rings. Take that off, take off the washer, then the actual wheel comes off. And then there's another washer. Don't forget that other washer. And what we're going to do is we're going to put all that to the side. So that's on the right wheel, and then that's also the wheel bearing. Probably just made that up. This right here is in the middle. We're going to go ahead and put that also in the middle. As you can see how I'm organizing this here. There's the washer. And we're going to come back around. Again, I'm supposed to use a 10 millimeter for this. We're pretty much going to use this when we get ready to install it and lock it down. Again, it has the 10 millimeter here. It has our lock ring here and our washer. Just put it in that order. And then we have our wheel bearing here, our wheel, and our axle. So we got it uninstalled, right? So now the only thing we need to do is install it on the actual scooter. So let's do that now. Okay, so we got this fully charged. So now what we have to do is we have to hurry up and put up the complete wheel assembly, which includes the axle. So I'm gonna say, let's do this number one first. Okay, let's go ahead and take the axle, place it in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the wheel bearings. I'm going to put one on one side, one on the other side. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take my larger washer, right? I'm going to go ahead and place that on there. For the most part, I'm going to be doing both at the same time to try to speed this up. All right, once that's centered, now what I'm going to do is, now keep in mind that this wheel bearing should be on the inside already, okay? I'm going to just go ahead and take this, jack it up, put it like this. Of course, you want the outside of the print to look like that. I'm going to take my smaller washer. I'm going to throw that on there, okay? I'm going to take my lock ring, throw that on there. I'm going to take my nut. And the only thing I have to say about this is when you're doing this, if you just hold this here and start turning, the axle is going to turn. So hold this with your hands tight so that does not move, okay? And now that's locked in there. Same thing on this side here. We're taking, that's what I was going to say here. You have to make sure that that is in there flush. Go ahead and take our wheel, put our wheel in here first, just like that. Push that in. We're going to take our lock nut, washer, then our lock nut, then our 10 millimeter. Go ahead and tighten that up. Now, this is where you're going to need pretty much both washers, okay? So the wheels are together. Go ahead and check that out. They are together. You see that? But what we're going to do is we're going to take both sides here. Let me show you. We're going to hold it on one side and tighten it, holding on them. Now remember, tighty is always to the righty. tighty is to the right. Well, I think we're gonna install this handlebar. It's getting close, so we gotta speed this up. So let's take a look at the orientation of this here. You see that it's a nut, washer, washer, Allen wrench. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and disassemble it. And once we disassemble it, we're going to get ready to first, let's not forget this. We're going to take this here, okay? And we're going to slide this over here just like that, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here just like this, okay? And let me see if I can keep this hanging. Probably won't be able to do it. I'm going to have to do it with one hand, okay? And what we want to do is we want to get that hole. Boom. You see that hole? Let me slide you over here. You see that hole? All right. So that's in. Remember, this right here, has this little concave portion here that meets up against the actual bar. We're going to take that here. We're going to take this. Go ahead and put this on, just like that. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug this up. Okay. We're just going to scoot this in the back here. And, it's not. Just tighten it up. Just snug. Once it's snug, one thing we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and put the little cover in place. Snap everything in place. Boom. And we're done. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and move our tubes out the way. Let's do a little test drive.